This video will walk you through how to download the Pear Deck LTI into your Schoology course so you can have your Pear Deck lessons integrated into Schoology. First, we are going to go to this waffle and we are going to go to the App Center. Here, you will need to scroll until you find Pear Deck. Click on Pear Deck and install LTI app. I agree. And then select the courses which you would like to install the app to. I'm going to choose my sandbox. Install. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my sandbox, which is where I install the LTI app. And I'm going to click on Add Materials. And if you notice, Pear Deck now appears here. However, whenever you are ready to integrate a Pear Deck lesson into Schoology, you will want to use External Tool. Select External Tool. And then on the tool provider, select Pear Deck. And type in the title for your Pear Deck lesson or activity. In this case, I'm going to title it Sample Pear Deck Lesson. If you would like to enable grading, then you would select Enable Grading. In this instance, I will not. Okay. And I am going to scroll until I see the sample Pear Deck lesson. So I'm going to click on it. And once you do that, it will prompt you to sign into your Pear Deck account if you haven't already signed in. I have already signed in, which is why it shows me the screen. After you have signed in using your Pear Deck credentials, and those are your Google account, your Capel Google account credentials, which is the email that ends with g.capelisd.com. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to my drive and look for the file. First, I need to connect Pear Deck to Google Drive. And it has done so already. And I'm going to look for my lesson. And I will be using this lesson here. So before you embed your lesson, you have to make it in Google Slides. You can select student paced activity or instructor paced activity. I'm going to select student paced just to show you what it looks like. And student paced is when students are doing the activity on their own. Okay. And if you notice, the app looks very similar to the teacher dashboard if you were in Pear Deck. If this screen is too small for you, you have some options here on the three dots. You can make this full screen. You can open the projector in a new tab. That means that your teacher dashboard opens up in a new tab. You can turn off student pace, so you can make an instructor pace. You can invite a co-teacher. You can end the session. You can leave the session. So it is a mini teacher dashboard embedded within Pear Deck. So instead of having to jump through different tabs, it is all right here for you. which is very convenient. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off student pace. And as always with Pear Deck, you can add a prompt. So if during your lesson you see that there is a time where you want to pause and maybe do a check for understanding or a KWL, you definitely have that option, just as you do with Pear Deck. And as students are working through the assignment, through the Pear Deck activity, you will see their responses in real time here. One of the great benefits about embedding Pear Deck into Schoology is that students will no longer have to join your Pear Deck using the code. So once you embed your lesson within your Pear Deck, once you embed your lesson within your Schoology course, students will be able to access it and it'll sign them in automatically. So you will see their names as they appear in Schoology. And you also have the opportunity to lock their screens just as you do if you were using the Pear Deck dashboard. So all of the functionality that you have here in the teacher dashboard in a regular Pear Deck site, you now have it in your Schoology course. And when you are ready to end the lesson, please make sure that you click end session. When you are ready to end the session, make sure that you select. When you're ready to end the lesson, make sure that you select end this session and title it as you'd like. Simple Pear Deck lesson. And this name will allow you to easily search for a session whenever you're looking for through your Pear Deck reports. And I'm also going to put the date, save and end. And just as you can in Pear Deck, you have the opportunity to have a reflect and review option for your students. And as you see here, since I have already ended the session, no responses are allowed. So that means when students go into their course and they try to access this Pear Deck, they will no longer be able to because it is now closed, which is why it's so important to make sure that you end the session. Okay. If you have any more questions or would like to learn how to use Pear Deck for your class, feel free to reach out to your DLCs. We're here to support and help you.